last time we left our motley crew, they banded together to take down a drug den. There were droids, there were blasters, there were lights. The lights turned on and off a few times. And you saved a young Twi'lek girl. Goes by the stage name of Glitterspice, but is Zaleen Iwin. And one of the thugs almost got away. Was quickly apprehended by the jaws of death and Nyx's blaster.
Yup.
It was really cool.
It was very cool. I'm very happy how that came out.
And I think that is where we left off. You guys are still technically down there, unless you would like to hand wave. But if there's more you want to say to this young girl, or anything you want to make clear that you do.
I have a pit droid, the pit droid that I was able to turn off under my arm.
Yes. That was rad, by the way.
Thank you.
Are you keeping him? Is he...
Oh, I'm not... Look, Lemmy will get jealous. I mainly just taken him so I can upgrade him, so... I have a couple of ideas.
Yes, because the mouse droid is so helpful in these scenarios.
He is a very helpful mouse droid, and I'm gonna make him the most powerful mouse droid to ever exist.
How dare you? How dare you insult the very good boy this way?
Just looks at the box with wheels.
He's been my only friend since I left my planet. I'm not gonna let you slander him.
That says more about you than anything else.
Look, I know I'm pathetic. I know I'm pathetic, but you don't need to emphasize it.
I've heard hero stories about droids. They can pull off some incredibly amazing things. I've learned not to underestimate them.
Forgive me if I'm a bit trepidatious.
Yeah, well, if droids could think, none of us would be here. Master Kenobi would say that a lot, Cal.
He'll look at Glitterspice. You got a way off planet?
She gives you one of those looks. The eyebrows fold down and really? All right. Well, if I did, I wouldn't be here.
Fine.
On level 1000.
Fine. Then, do you have a place where you can stay and lay low for a while?
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I was doing. I came out to meet Dex, and he gave me my pay, and he said he was worried, and then they picked me up right when I was done talking to Dex.
Wait a minute, hold on. They picked you up where you were with Dex?
No, I was in the alley, right next to Clicks, and then he gave me my pay, and said he was worried, and I told him not to worry, and then he went back in, and then they picked me up. Should have stayed in my place.
Did they say what they were going to do with you?
They were a little too busy hurting me. But they wanted to know what I did and why I did it and how I did it. But mostly who I was working for. They were convinced that I must be some sort of agent. I'm a dancer. I dance.
An agent for what?
They didn't know, and that's what they wanted to know.
I don't like that.
Do you have anywhere else you can go other than the places where you were staying originally?
They didn't find me when I was laying low. They found me when I reached out to Dex. Shouldn't have done that. Put him in trouble, poor guy.
Nyx is going to, he'll ask her, do you have anywhere else you can stay? Just in case.
I could take care of myself. But wait, doesn't this was them. Like, the Empire solved the crime, and these people aren't going to bother me anymore. Right?
They shouldn't.
Nyx is going to look at his team and then back to her.
Let's say Raestra shrugs.
That's your call. For me, I'd recommend laying low for as long as you can, seeing if you could figure out a way off planet.
I've been trying that all my life. So whatever, I guess.
How much is transport off planet?
Too much. For the pay they pay down here.
How much? Give me a number.
Ooh, Justin has to figure that out. Hold on.
If Nyx wants to be poor, he's more than welcome to be.
How much money do you have, Nyx?
Nyx has... Hold on, let me double check. I want to say he's like... Yeah. Nyx has like 250 credits.
Oh, that's not enough.
That's not enough?
Did you not write down all of the credits that we got from the fucking gig?
I might
I have
not have.
140.
How much did we get again?
We got...
I told you. Hold on. Justin probably wrote in his notes.
But you gave 100 of your cut to Dex. So you have less than the normal cut.
I did, yeah, I do remember. I do remember that, I just cannot remember.
The total reward was 5,000 credits.
That's right, and we divided it amongst the three of us, and I gave 100 of mine to
Four of
Dex.
us.
Yeah.
4 of us. So 5,000 divided by 4.
We would have gotten 1,250 each.
1,200, you said?
1,250 each. But you would have had 1,150 because you gave 100 to Dex.
Yeah. Will 1,000... Would a grand of credits work?
Yes.
Yes.
10 credits a day is a skilled artisan's pay, which makes 10 credits a gold, basically. So
Right.
if you're giving her a grand, that's 100 gold in D&D terms.
But is that enough to get off planet is the question.
Yeah, will that be enough to get her off planet?
On like a junker, maybe.
Better than being on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nyx will give her 1,000 credits.
It plinks into her hand, and she looks from it to you, and there's like a look of shock at first, but then like her lips purse and her eyes narrow. Like, why?
To get off planet.
And then she like shakes her head.
You're gonna take the credits.
Yeah, well, you have to excuse me if I don't trust everybody.
Yeah, well,
Literally everyone that's been friendly to me lately.
you're on
I think it ended
Corusant.
well.
So-
Yeah, I mean,
When Ray agrees, she looks to you, and then like her gaze turns thoughtful for about 2 seconds, and then she nods. All right, I guess the stories were true.
About?
shifts uncomfortably.
Cal's actually gonna go ahead and step up. If I may. I'm a Jedi. We're both in the worst possible spot that we could be. And I mean, I feel like I've shown sufficient proof enough to show you that I am certainly Jedi.
She nods.
And I'd like to think that if we did have the opportunity to hurt you, we would have done it by now. And he's gonna go ahead and hand her 500 more credits.
Not to be outdone, but he is being outdone.
Get somewhere safe. Find someone nice to settle down for a while and maybe make a living doing what you do best.
Yeah. She says, well, as far away from the Empire as possible. She, like, turns thoughtful. I hear Nashada is fun. And they like dancers like me.
Whatever gets you off a Corusant, kid.
She just nods emphatically twice. Looks from you to Cal to Ray. Like, still in a little bit of disbelief. Like, is this really what's in front of me right now?
I lightly elbow Nyx. And he was real concerned about you.
Well, I guess that's sweet.
Let's not get sentimental, okay? I just don't like seeing people get manipulated and utilized and kidnapped. And we'll leave it there.
Ooh. Would she know? Hold on.
You said she's 16.
No, I don't think she would. She's too young.
Yeah. Even if she has seen a clone before, I doubt, like, even with the helmet off.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then I think that just makes you a good person. Thank you.
You can thank me by getting off this planet as quickly as possible. He's gonna, like, politely but urgently shoo her along.
Fine. Did you guys introduce yourselves? She told you her name.
did at
Yep.
the end of the last session.
I
we
feel
did.
like
I
we
gave her
did,
mine.
yeah.
I think so, yeah, as well. Just making sure.
I feel like she would at the very least know Nyx and Ray's name, primarily
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they're
they were.
co-workers.
She actually she walks away about 3 paces, but then turns. It's like, oh, and tell Dex I'm fine, and then I'll miss him.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like the only one that ever treated me good.
Yeah, yeah.
God, there's more people like him in this dump. She like looks over to the to the trash.
The literal, yeah.
Yeah.
You and a lot of people on this planet.
Well, now that that's out of the way, I do believe we can focus on our own survival now.
Yeah, I got Zlig will set up a meeting with Hondo for me. I'll go talk to him when that's settled. I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take a couple of days. I don't know. But if that's it for tonight, we should probably all head home. I got a long night ahead of me. I pat to the pit droid under my arm.
Home sounds good right now. I might stop at Dex's first, though. He kind of like throws his hood up and just kind of looks to the side. He looks a little kind of nervous and shy. Just it's been a while since I've accomplished that much.
Aw.
Hopefully it's the start of something more.
I'm going home.
How are you feeling, Raestra? Do you still need healing at all?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna find a good go. You should just start sleeping.
He'll look over at Cal and once Raestra is out of earshot, he'll look at him and go, "You already got the positive reinforcement today, one step at a time." And then he'll follow her, but like he's not gonna go to the apartment right away. He's gonna take a walk.
And Ash will go home with Lemmy.
I suppose I will head home as well. No, Dex is first. That's right. Celebration.
Yeah, Dex is first.
Celebration.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything in particular you guys would want to do, or do you want to close out the day and officially long rest?
I want to upgrade my droid, Justin.
Anyone else? Anything?
I would just like to eat nice.
Yeah. You get another lava cake.
It's nice. This time they left out the lava.
Dex gives you one on the house because you seem so bright. And it's a refreshing change. But if that is it, make a tinkerer check then.
Yay!
There, Asha.
Temporary boost. I'm good at these. I think I have expertise. Hapa!
Huzzah!
Be plus 8. 17?
17.
Roll great on the d4, unfortunately, or the die.
So describe to me what you are doing.
So I am taking out the flashlight function, and I'm taking out the hover function from the pit droid, and I am installing the hover function underneath Lemmy, and I am installing the flashlight into Lemmy so that he can, like, have a little flashlight in case we need to see something and we're in the dark. And while I'm doing it, I'm saying, okay, well, I'm adding these hover things onto you, but if you misuse them, I'll take them off. Don't misuse your privilege. This is a privilege, alright?
So, like, as you start tinkering to take apart the pit droid, Lemmy's, like, on the floor, like, he does two little donuts.
I expect you to be good. If you use this hovering ability for irresponsibly, I will remove it.
Nefarious.
With the 17, I'll say you can get the flashlight on him because that is not hard, but to calibrate one droid's hover thing to another droid, you'll need a bit more of time, maybe another night of tinkering.
That's fine. That works. But he has a flashlight now.
DM.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could do something with Nyx.
Sure.
In regards to what Nyx does, I kind of wanted to have him, like, go for another walk around, like, his area.
Sure.
Just a couple of blocks down, and, like, while he's walking, just kind of, like, examine the gun that he got off of the Zabrak.
Absolutely.
Kind of contemplate whether or not he made the right decision letting her live. You know what? Is there a nearby weapons shop?
That you trust? Absolutely not. The nearest is on 1313, with his leg. But if you want to like take your chances with a pawn shop,
I have to go get a new knife.
I
I lost my knife. I have to go get a new one.
You can't always go up to 1313.
I guess I'm going to 1313 to get a new knife.
You're in the turbo lift with the speaker you shot, so it's eerily silent except for the humming of the turbo lift.
This is fine. This is preferred, in fact.
It's not technically like midnight. It's not that late. You guys did this like evening time, so I suppose down the back alley, the little like behind two dumpsters in a tent is indeed.
He lives here, so like,
yeah, it's true.
Even if he wasn't open,
the tent is not zipped up like last time. It is actually like flapped open, and you can just go right in.
Yeah, he'll go right. He'll walk right in.
This time, is different. There's no distinct squeaking of his metal prosthetic wings. He kind of silently, but with a little bit of a whoosh, flies in from the back part of the tent to this front part. This hey, friend.
Did you get your wings fixed?
Yeah. Now I got myself an upgrade.
Ah. What's the upgrade?
Yeah. You see, they're jetpacks.
Ash showed
They're not
you.
wings.
Ash told you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's two like jet boosters.
Right.
It looks pretty poggers.
I heard about that.
I bet I could beat a guy on his speeder bike, and then I did. Got a lot of money.
Good on you.
These things go fast.
Hey, I need a new knife or something along those lines.
He scratches his chin. What'd you do with the old one?
I threw it at somebody's hand.
Okay.
Actually, no, I threw it at her leg.
Next time you should just stab it. Then you could probably get it back.
Was more effective. Yeah, he kind of shows that he got the new blaster.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he actually does hold on. I can roll dice. This is a game where you roll dice.
Yeah, roll dice. Do it.
He looks at that, and then his eyes don't get big, but his eyes like open wide, like in a kind of like expression. It's like, ain't nothing like that around here. That must be from somewhere else.
You think you could figure it out, and he'll actually hand it to him?
Nah, it's a custom job. Clearly this person like built this over time. Hodgepodge, but it works.
Yeah, it definitely does. Although it did jam on me a moment ago.
Maybe even overused.
Yeah.
But you wanted a knife. A knife. Yeah. There's like a case, and by that I mean literally he pulls out a briefcase looking thing and opens it.
It's just a briefcase full of knives.
Yeah. There's literally no set.
They're not even placed in there nicely. It's just like somebody took a handful of knives and put them in a briefcase.
Yeah.
It's like the turrets from Portal 2 where they're just shoved full of bullets. They're not properly cased.
Yeah.
They're just full of bullets.
And literally no two are alike.
He's gonna look at them for like a moment, and then think. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Do you got anything with a little more oomph than this, but still melee?
He rubs his chin. Like, well, if you wanted more than a knife, you shouldn't have asked me to show you my knives.
Well, yeah. I didn't think of that at the time.
Fine. Fair. Justin, Ansley have an idea. I love this. Because you basically just want something that's not a D4, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
He looks you up and down. And he's like, no, I think something just came in. I think it's just your speed. And he goes under. There's no cases. It's just there's pieces of tarp that are hiding things. And he lifts up a tarp, rummages through some things, pulls out literally another one of the things that you guys bought off him to frame the murderer.
Thought you said you only had one of those.
Puts it back real quick. Pretends like he didn't hear that. Here we go. It was a similar shape. It looks like brass knuckles.
Ooh.
But you put them on and you hit this here, and it's like something you can hit with like your middle or ring finger, and it kind of makes the sound like a vibro knife or a vibro sword. So it's clearly there's like energy. It's a vibro knuckler, which is here, and it does a d6 kinetic, is hidden in light.
He'll try them on and do a couple of like practice jabs. How much for him?
60 credits.
Easy 60 credits you'll ever make. He'll put the credits on the table.
I have a feeling you'll put him to good use, big guy.
Yes, indeed I will. Do a couple of other practice jabs with him.
I believe hidden is special because this is not a D&D thing. Hidden means you have advantage on dexterity sleight of hand checks to conceal the weapon.
Oh, so I can sneak it in.
To sneak it in places, yes.
Ooh.
Which is a really cool thing, and I wish D&D 5e had things like that.
Yeah, I'll say. Alright, I'll add that in a moment. So, you have anything interesting around the wood?
Do I look like a news station? The HoloNet?
No, but I know the clientele you get.
Yeah. And you know why they come to me? Because I do my job, and I keep my mouth shut.
Not asking for you to give me names. Just asking if you heard anything interesting.
I hear all kinds of interesting things. Like one time, there was this man. Came in here, he bought some knuckles, and then it was like, hey, you heard anything interesting? I looked at him like he was crazy. And then he looks at you like you're crazy.
You
Sorry for
believe
being
it?
civil.
What a nerf herder.
Oi, you don't get to use that word.
No, we're not. That's not happening. I will turn this campaign around. There are already fucking Star Wars slurs. Nobody called a Glitterspice a snakehead for that reason.
Oh, that one actually makes me uncomfortable.
I know, right?
It's like hearing someone call an elf a knife here.
That one at least like has a ring to it. Like snakehead does sound like a
Slurs
slur.
shouldn't have rings to them, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, in this essay, I will.
Yeah,
I know.
Anyway. So, Nyx will, he'll put his hands up in understanding, and then, one quick thing, DM, do you mind if I do, like, a quick little, like, either, like, perception check or investigation check to see if there's anything in here that spots my interest?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm more so looking to see if, like, any imps have made their way in here.
Evidence of a search?
Either a search or some dealings.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
11.
11?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
This place is where it is to be out of the way. You just don't
Alright.
think that would happen.
Fair enough. Nyx will, he'll wave goodbye and head on out.
As you start to step out, he'll be like,
Yeah.
You know what? Wait.
Hmm?
I can tell you something if you tell me something.
Sure.
That Tagruta kid.
What about her?
What do you know about her?
She's a hell of a mechanic, and she's not from Corusant. That's all I know.
She's on the level, though.
Yeah? What?
That's what I figured. Just making sure.
Did you pick up something off from her?
No. I'm good at reading people. She seemed like she don't belong here.
Yeah.
Just making sure that was right.
Yeah, definitely not from here.
No, I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't from here. Coruscant has a lot of off-planet immigrants. We're made up of stag so much. But she don't belong here. He, like, points his finger down.
Yeah, well, a lot of people fit in that category, too.
She's good people.
So I told you my thing. What do you want to tell me?
He, like, smacks his lips twice. Someone came in here trying to pawn off a light whip.
He'll tilt his head to that. A light whip?
Yeah.
Where'd the kid get it?
Don't know, don't care.
Okay,
But
well,
that's
what
why I
kid?
said no.
Human, Zabrak, what are we talking?
It's a Bothan, if you can believe it.
A Bothan?
Yeah, they
What
come
was
in
a
all kinds of
Bothan doing
things.
with a light whip?
Who knows? It could be nothing. I know Zygerians use them.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Did you see where... Wait, how long ago?
This week. I figured you'd find it interesting.
Yeah, I'll say.
He just looks you up and down.
Thanks for the tip. Keep my eyes open.
As you should. Get out of here.
Do you hear about light whips being sold around here a lot, or is it just him?
Stuff like that don't happen a lot in this city. Things like that are contraband.
Yeah.
Remember they made a big show of burning all those lightsabers. 5 years ago, tomorrow. Or day after tomorrow, I don't remember.
Right. He actually kind of gets a little solemn at that. And then, well, thanks for the tip.
Yeah. Happy Griffin Empire Day.
Yeah. They can shove it. I'll head out. But actually, while he's heading out,
yeah,
he's going to give our favorite imp a call.
Okay.
Our boy!
He'll find a secluded spot where he's not, like, being heard or listened to in any way. If you want me to make a roll for it, I'll make a roll for it.
Stealth? Sure.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20? For a total
Nat 20.
of...
So, yes, sorry, I apologize.
Remember, Justin's a bitch DM who hates fun.
Yep.
It's true.
24. It's okay, I hate fun too. I'm the same way. So, 24.
Pull out your little cylinder comlink, key it in. There's like a... Pip, 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 pip. And quickly... Yes, Agent 35, this is the Eye.
This is like the first time he's heard him refer to himself as the Eye.
No, that was last time. Remember?
Well, no, he cut it off.
No,
He cut it off before.
He cut it off before he actually heard it.
Mm.
So like, he literally cups his hand over the mic and he takes like a deep breath, and he's like, "I have to save this man."
Oh boy.
Do you have anything to report?
Oh fuck.
Shit.
You just no. I just wanted to say hi, Mr. Voice.
No, hold on, give me a second. I had a reason, but like it's completely like escaped my mind.
I've been there, done that. Take your time.
Yeah. I was calling to check if you had anything to report to me.
No, unfortunately, no updates, no new intel. We're trying to crack down on it, but seems they've crawled back into the little holes.
We've made enough noise for them to hide away, haven't we?
Good. I'll have everything ready.
Ready for what, mind you?
If anything pokes out, be ready to smack them, as it will.
I'm in love. I'm in love with this man.
I wasn't planning on making next day, but here we are.
I mean, like,
we're not just remixing Kalazeb.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, I don't know about that. He's pretty stupid.
Nix
That's
will.
excitable. He's not stupid.
It's Kalazeb, but more himbo.
This man is fucking stupid.
He's just excitable.
I love him. No, you were misunderstanding. I love him to death. He is dumb.
I took care of a couple of other loose ends. It seems that the Black Sun had tried to make a move on Corusant.
The Red Sun.
Red Sun.
Yeah, it's important. And there's like a pause, and you can like almost see him like look around. I'd heard rumors.
What kind of rumors?
Of similar ilk. That the Red Sun was here. I didn't want to believe it, but take everything seriously. If you want people to take you seriously.
Very much so. I took care of it. They only sent a small party who would try and peddle some kind of Griffin drug in the city.
Drugs, yes. That also lines up with the rumors.
I've heard rumor. This is like such a shot in the dark. I know this is a shot in the dark. Nix knows this is a shot in the dark, but he needs to make sure that like they're in the clear at least for the next couple of days.
Cool beans.
While they get this whole thing sorted out. I heard a rumor that there are members of the Inquisition on planet. Is that true?
The Inquisition. Yes, of course, the Inquisition.
He doesn't know, does he?
He doesn't know!
Oh my god, he has no idea about the Inquisition. Oh no, I fucked this man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die.
Now,
He doesn't
there's
know.
such an Inquisition here under our watch.
Oh my god.
We need to kidnap this man.
He doesn't fucking even know.
Nobody
Oh
does.
God.
They're told. They're not told what the Inquisition is. They're told if they have a red lightsaber and this insignia and armor like that, you answer to them. But the Order Inquisitorius is a secret.
I'm deceased.
You have sealed this man's fate. I hope you're happy.
I know. Well, listen, I sealed this man's fate the moment I lied to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, objectively, he's been dead.
Yeah, he's been dead. The moment he bought my lie, he's been dead. It's just a matter of whether or not we could effectively save him. Alright, so this is Nyx's next Hail Mary.
He dies and he's upset. He's spaghetti.
Me too. How many clones are on planet?
Clone troopers. They were weeded out years ago.
What?
No stormtroopers are. Clone troopers were assigned to training duty and secret missions, like yourself. No stormtroopers are clone troopers. They're all enlisted men of the Empire. Enlisted men and women. We're inclusive. I forgot, sorry.
No racism here.
Yes. Well, it's sexism. That was my internalized misogyny, and I apologize.
I'm gonna fucking die.
That's it. I'm saving him. I'm saving this man. We can't leave him here.
This is the fucking, like, the TikTok bit of the, like, this man is racist, he's homophobic, he's actively oppressing minorities. Oh my god, this guy's on our side.
Really quickly, how well can you say Carabast?
But it's important to know you might want to just tell him to be like, hey, don't mention the Inquisition ever around anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll take a deep breath and he'll go, my mentioning of the Inquisition, don't repeat that. It's on a need-to-know-to basis, but I trust you.
Understood. Mum's the word.
No, the Inquisition's the word.
Yeah.
Why is Pops never the word? Why is it always Mum? What did Mom ever do?
Sorry, that was my internalized misandry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What a complicated man this is.
Yeah, so he'll take that word there and he'll just click off because he knows that he'll if Nyx says anything more, he's gonna blow his cover. So he's just gonna end the call right there.
Jesus.
Mum's the word is internalized misandry is not the take I expected today.
Beautiful, excellent, so very good. I love him with
Please
all of my heart.
put that in the fucking journal. Or whatever, the doc, whatever you got, I don't know.
I knew introducing this NPC would be good, but I had no idea what I would wreak on this world.
He's beautiful, I love him with all of my heart.
We must save jurisdiction.
It's Juris Lannis, but sure.
I just said I don't care the canon name. He's called Jurisdiction.
It's true.
His middle name is Diction.
Yeah.
She's a Palpatine, Justin. That's what I just heard. Speaking of internalized misogyny. Anyways.
Yeah, Nyx is gonna make his way back to the apartment now.
Oh, I love him so much.
I love him with everything that I am. I wish nothing but the best for him.
No one has any more nighttime activities, correct?
No, I just wanted to eat.
I want to circle swipe to some exposition for the audience, as if this is a show.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
At some point in the last couple of days.
I was about to say backfill in my Star Wars?
We see an outside view of the bottom floors of an impossibly tall Coruscant skyscraper. The shape of it perfectly rectangular, and nothing striking or special about its coloration. Speeder traffic is whizzing by in either direction above and below as we suddenly zoom in through the tinted windows into an office. Specifically, the offices of Coruscant. Or at least that's the name on the records. Nearly every security firm in the galaxy at this point operates under the facade of private contracting, but they all answer to ISB and, by extension, the Empire. Jax knew this all too well. We find him sitting where he always does, in his office chair, that's still a little too small for his form, but it was the biggest they could order, in his also too small cubicle, analyzing data on his terminal because that was his job after all, and he loved it. Dawitans, like him, had a reputation for being brutish. Just kind of came with the territory of being larger than most sentient species, with feet and legs the size of some starfighters' landing struts, and chin horns the size of bowls that most creatures would eat stew out of. Jax was different. He was proud of those differences. Being a runt, as they say back on Dawit, which just meant that he was shorter than his peers, which still made him over 2 meters tall. He had to rely on other means to survive through childhood. He learned to observe, analyze, and act accordingly. He adjusts his large-rimmed glasses on his wide nose and smiles as he marks off another thing from his to-do list. Another false alarm conversation outside a bar that just flagged the right words in the algorithm. His smile disappears as he looks at the next task. Great. Another strange noise in the dump. Can't wait to watch another old droid wobble forward and faceplant again. He keys the file, and the dark glow of the camera feed reflects off his glasses. But then, the reflection suddenly lights up bright blue. And Jax's face lights up as well. The smile returning. There's a few beats as he slowly takes in a breath, then another, and exhales. Finally. A Jedi. But it's the next morning.
Oh, fuck.
For you guys.
I'm having a fucking panic attack.
Wait, did Cal ignite his lightsaber last time? That was us, right?
No, but I did.
He killed a droid down in the
Yep.
dump
Yep.
with his lightsaber.
When me and him first went down
Mm-hmm.
to the trash area, we were attacked.
So now there is some downtime for you all to decide how to spend how you wish.
Okay.
I will say it's about 3 days.
Oh no, it's been 3 days.
It's gonna be 3 days.
A few things will happen within the 3
Okay.
days. I have marked down what shall happen.
You just don't want me to talk to Hondo and get off his planet.
I imagine Ray and Nyx will go back to their day job,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
unless that's not the case. All right. So day 1, this happens.
Okay.
You guys have the early shift, and
Yeah.
at about like the slowest point, like the time of day where it's like, oh, do they have the breakfast menu or did they switch to lunch menu already? That awkward moment.
Yeah. Between 11 and 12, got it.
I prefer when they switch to the lunch menu.
Same. A green-skinned Twi'lek walks into the establishment. She looks familiar.
Oh, hello, Hera from Rebels.
No. No Harrison Dula.
Darn.
If you guys want to stop being the main characters, I can introduce Harrison Dula. Because this game will be about her.
Fair, I wouldn't be mad.
We become side characters instantaneously.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can Nyx make a perception check or maybe a history check to see why she looks familiar?
No. Because we
Okay.
don't make history checks for the night before.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
It's Glitterspice.
Oh, duh.
Dumbass.
I'm not gonna lie, I always thought Glitterspice was blue.
Now, she is green with blue specks. Hence the dancer name.
Okay.
She has freckles.
That's-
Cute.
Yeah, she does. She has, Twi'lek freckles, and it is cute, yes.
Yes. That's very cute. So she walks in.
Yes.
He's like, thought I told you to get off planet.
I'm working on it. Things take time. I want to say bye to Dex. And she does indeed. She sits down at the bar and converses with Dex, like, just far enough that you, like, can't make out specifics. But
That's fine. I give them their privacy.
yeah, Dex has big eyes. You can see they turn somber, and he, like, nods slowly as she talks. He even, like, reaches over to pat her on the shoulder when they're done. But she actually does order breakfast food. And she sits at, like, she doesn't stay to eat at the bar. She sits at a table, basically a table closest to the door. And she keeps, well, both of you make perception checks.
Oh, okay.
Nope. 8?
Better than mine.
Oh, really?
Perception? Oh, no, wait. Also 8.
I love this. This is how I'll flavor this. She keeps, like, looking back over at the door. is what you both see.
Looks at the door.
Yeah, he'll also kind of pay attention to the door a little bit.
Says the one standing in the door.
That's fair, actually.
She looks at the door and then looks
Oh,
at
Ray.
her.
Ray, are you not standing at the door as well?
That's literally my job, so that's where I am.
Yeah. You're both at the door. Okay, that's what I figured was happening.
Yeah, so she looks like out the door and then looks at herself and points at her chest like, what? Me?
When you do that, she like quickly looks back down at her food.
Okay. She continues to watch the door.
A little bit of time passes, and you're like looking so hard at the door that you do not notice when Glitterspice is standing right next to you, Ray. You kind of finally turn back,
Oh, fuck!
expecting her to be at the table, but she's right there.
Fuck,
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
It's alright. I just, yeah. What's up?
Nothing.
Confused.
She's kind of just like looking up at you because you stand more than head and shoulders above this girl. She's kind of short, but like not like would get made fun of it, but she's less than average.
Tall.
Can I looks around, assist you?
She's looking up at your face and her head tilts. Like, I don't know. I guess what's your story?
Oh god. She can see her like the eyebrows go up and she just accidentally out loud goes, no. She's like, this fuck, sorry. See, it's a lot. Boy, howdy shit, is it a lot.
Her eyes cast down diagonal a bit, like in a thinking way, not in an avoiding eye contact way, but then back up at you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. And she exhales slowly and like slowly puts her palm on like because you have at least a Beskar chest, right? And you have the heart of diamond. I forgot the significance to the shape.
Yeah. The only part of as of the moment, the only part of the armor that's fully Beskar is the chest plate, because most of the rest of it's in the shield.
Yeah.
Because the shield is fully as well.
I was having trouble sleeping, and I couldn't leave without. Are you okay?
Yeah. Confused.
Cause like, I could feel. This is stupid. It felt like you were there, and like, not like how I'm standing right next to you. Like
she nods, like she's like, yeah.
There was emotions, and there was memories. None of it was good.
Nope. Not laugh. I can't stop. Hang on. Just fuck. Yeah, she just like. Not imagine not.
Are you sure you're okay? And other people can help. Just like she like looks around you at Nick, just like he helped me.
She kind of like runs a hand through her hair and she goes, "It's complicated."
So it's a lot of things.
Yeah. It's... She kind of thinks for a minute, and she's like, it's not as simple as okay. I'm okay. I'll be okay. But I'm not gonna... She kind of like... You see her kind of like make a like vague hand gesture, like she's trying to figure out the right way to put it. It'll be fine. The point is, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna ask you for a check. Do you think it's persuasion or deception? Let me just tell you this. Are you out of the zone of truth? Yeah, you're far away from it. Everything's
Everything's
going to be fine.
They're the same modifier.
Are you lying to this girl, or are you trying to assuage her worry?
She's trying to assuage her worry.
Okay.
Whether or not that's true, she
believe it's true.
Yeah, she believes that that's true.
Yeah.
18.
18? She kind of like blinks quickly, like twice, and takes her hand off your chest plate and nods once. Says, "All right, I'll be on my way then. But thank you.
You're welcome.
You're one of the good ones, just like him. Even if you don't believe that."
Yeah. No, math checks out on that one, but I'll take your word for it. Thanks.
I'm not a liar.
I didn't say you were.
All right. And she'll leave. Is there anything else you all, Ray and Nick specifically, you would like to do this day?
Man, I was
Because
afraid
that is the RP moment I had planned.
Man, I was afraid that was gonna get fucking weird.
Yeah, you and me both.
When you force bond with someone, it has consequences.
Yeah.
Or side effects. It's not a dyad, fans.
It's not.
Dyads haven't been seen for generations. And it's a born thing.
She didn't ask me to step on her this time, so went better than the last time.
Jesus. She's a child. No. Bad.
Look!
No, bad.
The implication is that other people have come up to her and been weird and have asked her to step on them. So she's like, so it wasn't as weird as last time. That's
the Mando armor has a certain effect.
And
has a certain number of effects.
And occasionally, not the one she wants.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. She just goes back to work. Like, I'm not fucking sure how to process that, so we're just not going to. That's healthy.
Yeah, just put it on the list of things that you can't process.
Yeah. Listen, just under her breath, some of the teaching from the Order stuff, we just don't unpack things.
That's not how the Jedi works. But I guess she wouldn't
That's
think
not
that.
how. It's true.
Anakin did everything wrong. He shoved it down. He didn't actually work through shit. No one told him to
Exactly.
shove away his
We're not.
feelings.
We don't talk about feelings. We truly just aren't supposed to have them, so we don't. So it's fun. It's
Keep
fun.
telling yourself that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can say, so.
She's like, shut up, I'll dent your helmet again.
And I'll fix it again.
Expensive. Asha, it is day 2.
Yeah,
You go to your job.
I do.
Only to mid-morning have your work under a speeder, not a ship this time, but that kind of makes it easier. Speeders are simpler machines, and you're kind of almost done, but you get interrupted by your boss. It's like, hey, there's a call for you. It's in the office.
Sure. I'll go take that. I'm almost done here, so that hopefully it won't be too long. I get up, wipe off my hands, and go and take this call.
So the office actually does have a holo communicator. It's kind of like built into the desk computer. I don't think we use the word computer in Star Wars, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On the other side of it right now is Zlig. He's like, hey kid. I got in touch with Hondo. He's actually, I'm gonna put him through right now, so you can tell him what you want.
Cool.
And then that's my end of the deal. So it like cuts off before the blue image kind of morphs to accommodate for the taller figure of Hondo Inaka, but his back is to the transmitter, and he's in the middle of, you hit another asteroid, and I swear you'd, and you see like the hand straighten the jacket, and he turns. Yes, I was expecting a call. Hello.
Oh, Mr.
And he squints and like adjusts his goggles. Yes, I remember you.
I would hope so.
Wait. He looks at you. The blue one. Yes. Fixed my ship.
Yeah.
Not the. Never mind.
So, I would like to make a proposition with you, if you don't mind hearing me out.
Oh, propositions are all I care about. And money. And drinks and women and it's a lot of things. Continue.
Now, in charge for a favor, I will owe you a favor. You have seen my skill at work. I would like to request that you take me and my compatriots off planet somewhere else.
He, strokes his chin. A favor. And I owe you. From someone I don't know. That's not normally how Hondo does things.
I'm a very skilled mechanic and an exceptional pilot.
I know you are one of those things. Everyone says they're a good pilot, including my dingbat one back here.
I mean, if you look at my character sheet, it says I have expertise in that, but, you know.
I don't know what that means. And who are these friends? Why can't you just charter a ship? Why do you need Hondo's service?
It's complicated.
Ah,
Just a couple of friends.
simplify it. Talk to me like I'm stupid. Actually, don't. I will be insulted. But simplify it.
It'll be easier to get off planet if you so graciously would let us hitch a ride.
He just nods. His eyes belay that he knew this was the answer, but asked anyway. Just to see how you would respond. I can't just do things like this on a word. I'm on a mission. Doing a job. Unfortunately. There will need to be some compensation. A down payment, if you will. Then we can talk about, once you're on my ship and can't get off, a favor.
What would you like as a down payment?
Credits. Money.
How much?
Or goods.
I tentatively ask. I don't have a lot.
For 4 people. The Hondo special. No questions asked. 2,000 credits.
I still haven't been paid for my actual job yet, so...
You're a skilled artisan. You make 10 a day, so you would have made about 100 by now.
Okay. I'll have to add that in then. I'll scrounge that up. We can talk.
Good. I will be back on Corusant in 2 days.
Where would you like to meet up so we can properly, get this show on the road?
Hondo gives you the name of a repair shop that is also on 1313, but like the other side of 1313, which I make that sound like not much.
No, it's a lot.
You know, this is continent, yeah. It's where I would be conducting business, like with your establishment.
I'll be there.
You will have to be on time. I'm on a strict schedule. And there's no warning for takeoff. This isn't a heliport.
I'm always on time. I'm always punctual.
Before final agreements, who are these friends?
I can't say 2 Jedi and a clone. 2 humans and a Nautilid.
Mechanics like you?
No, they have more battle prowess, I would say, is more their skill set. One's a Mando.
Ah, mercenaries. They will owe me favors too, you understand. Business.
Yeah, they'll be okay with that.
We are not okay with that.
I would hope so. Don't make a habit of this, and don't tell anyone. I'm not a ferry service. I'm a drug runner.
Don't worry, I don't plan on abusing this. We just need to get off planet, and that's it. You won't hear from us again until you call in that favor.
A spice runner, sorry, I said it wrong. Perfect. Then I bid you farewell. He bows.
I do a nod. Thank you.
Is there anything else you wanted to do, Asha?
I would like to finish installing Lemmy and then telling our group about the plan, I suppose.
That can happen on that day, if you guys do want to RP that out. At the end of that day.
Do y'all want to RP that out, or do we just want to, move on?
I'm down with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I'll head over to Dex's then. Wait for everyone to show up after work.
You guys sit in the normal booth then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And may discuss.
How'd it
So-
go?
I got in contact with Hondo. Well, he got in contact with me.
That traditionally feels like the way it goes with these types, yeah.
Yeah, in a couple of days he's gonna be on the other side of 1313. He gave me the place, and we need to be there on time, and we're gonna owe him 200 credits up front, and then once we're on his ship, we're gonna talk favors and stuff. We'll all owe him a favor.
Very quick note from your DM before you guys do your amazing roleplay. Your shift is over.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Singh is watching the door now. You don't even need a perception check to see that when Asha says Hondo, biggest eye roll from this Miss Singh.
Got it.
Her eyes roll
continue.
so hard that she has to actually like hold them to keep them from flying out of her head.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants 200 credits up front. I don't have that. I have about 1,300.
2,000.
2,000.
I can help pay for the rest. Cal just hands Ash 700 credits.
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank you. Very generous of you.
Oh, it's not a worry. I try my best to live cheap. Really, I think that was probably the most credits I've had in my life.
Hopefully we'll make more once we get off this place.
Yeah, he's open.
So how many clicks until we need to be there?
He's gonna be there in 2 days' time, so... I'm assuming he gave me more specific details since
Oh, yeah.
I relayed that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get started early to make our way over there.
Oh, yes.
He will not stay and wait.
To be honest, I'm so excited I might end up meeting you all there rather than us all going as a group.
We should probably stay together as a group. We're still...
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. We can see the horizon, but
How
we
much
still have a ways to go.
did you tell him?
All I said was that from my compatriots were 2 humans and a nautilid, and that you guys were more mercenary folk rather than than mechanics like me. That's all I said.
Yeah, that'll work.
I wasn't gonna say anything that would give you guys away or nothing.
Well, that's the plan then.
I suppose I should pack my things, and I'm done packing.
Adjust his robe. Done.
I had to get all my cooking gear packed. I'm not leaving that behind.
Yeah, you and I are about the same.
Well, if either of you need help packing, I'm not necessarily busy. I suppose it's a bit late to send in my 2 weeks' notice, though.
Same.
Nyx will look at Raestra and hold out a fist for rock, paper, scissors, or who tells Dex.
Fucking bitch, fine. She just gets up. She's just gonna go do it.
Actually, I probably would have told my employer that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would have taken care of that.
She would have said, sad to see you go, but thanks for the warning, because around here, people will just leave without warning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I even need to tell my employer?
probably not.
Bodies were already missing anyways. What's one more?
Yeah, exactly.
You can go up to the counter where Dex is wiping it. He says, oh, hi, Raestra.
Hey.
I'm so glad you have friends. You guys look like you're having a great time.
Yeah. We're gonna be leaving the planet soon.
Oh. His eyes widen a bit, but then he looks to the side for a moment and then nods in understanding. I see. You are, nomadic types.
Yeah, traditionally. I did like being here, you know.
We liked having you here.
I go to shake his hand.
He does. He shakes your hand. And then he puts up a finger, and Ithorians do also have really long, spindly fingers. And kind of... yeah, he goes into the back, comes out, and places down on the counter credit chips.
Oh!
and it's your pay for the week, but it's doubled. So
Oh.
I gave Ash 100 because she makes 10 a day. You would make about 5 or 6 a day, but double that anyway. You both made 100.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Fuck champ.
Since you're leaving, Saline told me that it was you that saved her. So this is thanks. We will miss you.
I miss you too. He's a big baby. He just doesn't want to say goodbye.
I could tell. You keep him around. He balances you out.
Thanks.
Oh, you know what I mean.
No,
You're secretly soft too, I know it. That's why you wear all that armor.
No, shut up. You don't know that.
Oh, I do.
You don't.
I've been around more than a few cycles.
You don't know anything, big man. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing. She's just upsetty because that's right.
Maybe that is the case. He just says, casually.
She's gonna hug him.
Go.
Bye, Dad.
You do have to, like, do a kind of side angle thing. It's like, you know, when you kiss, you have to angle so noses don't bonk, but it has to be that way with your whole body for this. But he does hug you back. And surprisingly, strong.
Has to be. Would have been
you've
more
hugged,
surprised if he wasn't.
Yeah, you've hugged, fellow Mandalorians, you've hugged warriors. This is on par with that. He's a big fella.
An interesting note, alright. Okay, Dex.
You tell Nix he can have one too.
I will.
The mask might cover his tears, but I'll know.
100%. She's like, she just goes back over and she's like, give him a hug, you bitch.
What?
Go say goodbye.
You already did that. I'm good.
Pussy.
Oh.
Nix.
Quiveringly fun. The absolute unbelievable.
Listen, I don't do buys, okay?
Yeah, sure you don't.
Nix.
It's because you're a huge baby. It's because you're gonna cry.
Cal just kind of looks at Nix. Nix, in fairness, it would hurt him a lot more than it would hurt you to not say goodbye to him.
Oh, for the love of Griffin. He'll put his hands on the table and stand up.
You did this to yourself.
The man's been nothing but nice to us. How fucking dare you? You go say
You're
goodbye.
facing your friends when you stand up, and then when you turn, like, Dex is behind the counter with his arms already out.
He's just...
And then, like, the hands do the, like, bring it in gesture. Which does look weird with the big, long, spindly fingers.
I love Dex with all of my heart.
Cal just kind of leans over to Raestra. That's what we call the Jedi guilt complex.
I'm very intimately
I hate
familiar.
Yeah, he'll give Dex a hug.
They cry.
No, he's not gonna cry.
They cry. Could have pissed your pants, maybe.
Fucking kicks her in the fucking shin.
Bust your foot on the armor.
He says in the hug softly, it's like, I'll miss you, Nix. And I want you to know, I think you're special.
Right, now he starts crying. I'm kidding. He doesn't know how to respond to that, so he'll tighten the hug a little bit and then give him a nod and sit back down at the table.
Big sniffle.
He definitely does not take off his helmet.
Weak.
Meanwhile, Aura Singh took all that in. Oh, how sweet.
Fucking pussy. Alright, what happens on the
down
third
in my
day?
journal. Day 3. Kalsheen, it is your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh boy.
You might be working, or might just be walking down to work to tell them you're not coming back, if that's what you decide. You also will take care, get your pay. You don't get any fun bonuses. You make 50 credits.
Fun.
So add that to your inventory.
It's truly as if the people of Corusant don't give a singular fuck about you, truly.
Honestly, to be fair, Well, it is a dangerous job. Never mind. It's not good pay.
Okay,
I was going to say Tin is a skilled artisan.
I won't let my supervisors know that I'm leaving because I mean, God, I care about my bosses as much as they care about me, but I will let
your friend know.
I will let my friend know. My nameless friend who we never named before. We didn't name him once.
I
didn't forget anything.
Them. Snaz.
I didn't forget anything. Stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me with that tone of voice. Fuck you.
Your friend Snaz, the Rhodian. Also blue-skinned, but it's more aquamarine than yours.
Ah, Snaz.
Oh, hey.
I was hoping to catch you.
Well, we do work the same shift. So I'm pretty sure good odds.
You could have gotten sick. I don't know.
It's true. I do call in sick all the time.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that I am going to have to do so more permanently now. I'm going to leave the planet soon.
Oh. Off on some adventure?
Yes, I just... You know, you come to Corusant and you think this is the place where you're really going to make it. And, I don't know how much I agree with that anymore.
Ain't that the truth? Down here and literally as low as you can get.
Well, you're welcome to come with.
I did not promise a Rhodian.
He blinks like the Blinking Man meme, and then gives you like... Rhodian's eyes are big, but he like narrows them, and I'm like, are you serious? Look. I mean, if I had the money, which I don't, and I'm not sure how you have the money, but I'm not one to gossip, even though I am totally one to gossip. I think you sold your body, and that's what I'm going to tell everyone.
Oh, well, that is fine. You can tell them that I sold my body. I'm not going to be around to hear it.
There's a very nice male strip club on level 3013. And I'm pretty sure...
I get the very nice one.
Yes.
Well, before you flirt with me anymore, I think I will...
Who said I was doing that? I called you a pole dancer.
Yes, but you said I work at a very nice one.
I suppose that's fair. I'm not going to pretend I haven't gone there once or twice.
Thank you for your company, Snaz.
Thank you for yours.
In this very cold and desolate sort of place, you were a wonderful company to have.
You're quite the character yourself. Your stoicism somehow always brightened my day.
Well, don't let the superiors know that I have gone AWOL.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah,
I'll tell them you died. I'll tell them gangster shot you while you were pole dancing.
Brutal.
Oh, could you at least tell them that I left behind some mysterious parting words that you couldn't understand? Make it seem more exotic.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. By the way, someone was looking for you.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. Big fella. He's and then like you turn, there's a Datuin. Datuin. For reference, Datuin are big cow-looking people. Ninth Sister is a Datuin.
Oh god.
In Force Awakens, in Maz Kanata's bar, that big dude that had a Twi'lek on each arm, Datuin. This one, however, he's definitely wide. Like, Datuin are big fellas. He's got big feet about as far around as landing struts. As your head. And, but he's got glasses. And kind of a, not slumped demeanor, but he's like folded in. And he kind of steps out of the shadows that he seems to have purposely been standing in. He says, "Are you Kalshin?"
I am.
I need to speak with you privately.
Okay.
He like ushers you down the street and into like the entrance of an alley where there's still light. And he, you know, it's a little awkward. This alley's thin. You guys are standing right in front of each other. This man is head and shoulders above you. But he's looking down at you, you know, through the bridge of his glasses. And he like looks out the alley, down the street one way, down the street another, and then back at you. Okay, now this is how this is going to work. You are not to mention the name of the governmental body that is over us, its leader, his title, or where you're from. You got that?
Can I do an insight check on him?
Sure.
I
You'll
want
have
to determine
advantage.
how threatening he's being.
He's named Jack, so he's either gonna be a chaotic shitlord or he's just in self-insert to make himself feel cool.
So yes.
You know what, Fax?
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Do it. Do it, no balls.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 19. How threatening is he?
Not at all.
Okay. If that's the case, I'll...
Those words, there's no fear. You don't sense fear. You don't sense, like, authority or ego. You sense curiosity and assuredness. Like, what he's saying is... You think 100% what he's saying is true. And he's not trying to threaten you. He's just... Apparently, this is how he talks.
Okay. Who are you?
That doesn't matter. I know who you are. He says a word in your language is Nautilin, right? Or is it what is the language based on the planet?
Yes, it is. It is. Nautolins do have their own language. It is.
Yeah.
Nautila.
He says a word in Nautila that translated literally means of the order, but it's the word Nautilas have for Jedi.
For Jedi.
Sorry if that's offensive, but it throws off the algorithm.
Jax is going to speak up. Actually, that might be better. Do you speak Nautila?
I know a lot of words in a lot of languages, but no, not fluent. I just did that because that's a keyword. Don't say it. Don't say it in basic.
How have you come across this?
Information is my business. It's what I do. We watch everything and everywhere and listen to everything. That's how the Empire works.
So you're with them?
I work for them, just like you.
I'm
good at what I do. I have all the data. And he, like, pats his, like, breast pocket. It's off the computers. Nothing's reported. I could, but I think there's more to your story. That's what I want to know.
We should find somewhere quieter to do this.
He, like, looks around, a little nervous that you're, like, you know, offering to go somewhere else. That's what he knows.
I am taking him to a secondary location.
I was about to say literally the same thing.
Yeah. Because, like, he knows it's a smart move, but he also knows that's what you do when you want to off somebody. So he thinks about it for a few moments, but then, like, purses his lips, and his chin horns aren't... Lots of Tatooine sharpen them. His are rounded, and they kind of fold up when he purses his lips. Fine. As long as it's safe. I don't want people around, but just, like, not in earshot.
I know a place.
Where do you take him?
Would you say that Dex's is relatively, like, you could have a pretty quiet conversation in there?
Sure. You take him to, I guess, the normal booth that you guys sit at, but right now, Nix and Raestra are at the door. So this is great. I love this. So you get to watch this lumbering kind of... He's wide, but also, like, in a chubby sense.
Oh, Nix and Raestra are at the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Raestra looks confused.
Can we sit near the door?
If you start to, he'll, like, catch your eye and then, like, move his head, like, we should go in the back corner. But, like, he's not being subtle.
Raestra makes a...
Okay.
She looks at Kal'Sheen like, are you okay?
He's just gonna raise up his hand and nod like, yeah, I'm fine. Force whisper. He knows who I am. Keep an eye.
She does not make a noticeable gesture, but proceeds to do as he asks.
You guys sit in the normal booth, and he takes his glasses off to wipe them on his shirt. And they're like, all right. There's more to the story. You guys were all called traitors. That can't be true. There's literally too many of you. Doesn't make any sense. What happened?
Well, you're correct. We're not traitors. I guarantee that while I'm not aware of how every Jedi felt, I personally would have fought and died for the Republic.
No more of those. Any more, it'll set him off. And don't mention any senators by name. Or any political figures.
Very well. I would have fought and died for them. Me and my master and her trainee were off carrying forth a mission when we were ambushed by our own troop. We don't know why. We don't know what happened. I lost both of them. I know that a former... This will make things easier. I know that one of them, and I'm going to force whisper the word senator to him.
Yeah. His eyes get big for a second, but then he nods.
Took over.
He was still the Chancellor. He's been the Chancellor for a bit, throughout all the Clone Wars, actually.
Well,
and that's common knowledge. Like, the Chancellor became the Emperor.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. He was a senator at one point.
Was. But then he was the Chancellor, and then war happened, and then he was like, emergency powers. Misa, I think.
It's all Jar Jar's fault.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I'm the last one that's alive. There are other people out there who can use this ability. But in terms of Innatala of the Order, I'm what's left.
You know, none of that's true, right? Like, there's too many of you. Also, like, you don't gotta do the act anymore. Like, we all know that you as a, like, and he says order in a Nautilus, we're just con people.
I haven't run across another one.
It's just math.
I suppose it is, yes. It might...
The very fact that I have protocols and a code number to report when I saw what I saw. Yeah, there's more of you. You didn't deserve this. Just con people, if not.
For all of us, those clones outnumbered us 100 to 1. If that.
But you survived.
I got lucky.
A lot of people get lucky. That's all you all are, right? Lucky.
It might be true, it might not be. I'm not going to go ahead and say that you're wrong, but...
I'm not.
I've yet to see evidence.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie, yes. I understand I was lucky. I understand others also could be lucky. It's also been 5 years. I don't know. I would love to find them if I have that chance, but... Even if some did survive, we are very splintered, we are very sparse. Just because we didn't die now doesn't mean we won't eventually.
No number ever truly reaches 0. You just get close. Now here's the important part. Like I said, I need you to level with me. I have a lot writing on this. Got a lot of people that say I told you so. He like leans in and folds his hand. It's all an act, right? There's no like big energy field. That's all part spit. Like what you just did, that was just fun ventriloquism. And like, oh, we affect the minds of the weak. Yeah, that's just called the power of suggestion.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's
I knew it.
All of it's false.
Can I hear this?
No. Nix he PM'd me reading the lips. You definitely get that bit, Nix.
I was gonna say, she's just watching this. I like that. I have to just the mental image of Nix getting that and then just looking at Raestra panic and just like, oh god, it's such a good thing she can't hear him. Was tortured for parlor tricks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Crap.
Look, if there's anything we've learned is that you have to play into their preconceived biases, and that's how you win Star Wars.
I'll beat him with a
That's
stick.
how you win negotiation.
Look, the red might actually be blood, but when someone rolls out the red carpet, you just walk it.
Yep.
Then you can beat them with the stick.
Yep.
You all were just a bunch of monks who were good at waving light swords. I knew it.
Now hold on. We are very good at waving them.
It's true.
Say what you will, but we have had a lot of talent.
This means a lot to me. You see him reach in and take out a little data disk, and just like, his hands are huge. Like, the data disk looks like an M&M between his fingers, and he with two hands, breaks it. I'm not gonna report you. Like I said, you guys are just a weird religion of con artists. You didn't deserve this. You gotta get out of here.
Very well. Though I'll have you know, I don't know how kindly the Empire takes investigation into such a taboo topic. If I find that my name has been out there, I do know who you are. I do know your name. And they are not as kind as I am.
And when I see that, I'm gonna look at the guy and give him a quick nod and then tap my blaster.
He'll notice that. Definitely, I think.
Yeah.
This is a threat.
Yeah.
If there's any consolation, you're on the record as presumed dead. I had to dig a little bit. And he's nervously looking from you to Nix, but then kind of adjusts his glasses. And when he does that, you see the hand shaking just a little. And he's like, well, that's all I came for.
Actually, I'm gonna force whisper into his head. You're not the only one good at getting information. I just happen to get it from the source.
We'll have to terrorize this poor man. He's...
Yeah, I get you. More ventriloquism, that's cool.
I don't think he knows what ventriloquism is.
He's going to clear his throat and then point at the door.
He just nods yes, of course, and walks out.
So all you wanted to do was scare us. Gotcha.
And world build that it's a valid conspiracy theory that the Force isn't real.
It is.
True.
Yeah.
Hey man, my other character aside from Cal is also a conspiracy theorist. It's a fair play.
And the Empire does monitor everything. I just learned from a canon book. I thought in my brain, I was like, would that be mean? But a canon book just confirmed all my fears.
Cal's actually gonna go up to the door. I didn't like him very much.
Yeah, well, can't like them all.
How many days until we get off this planet?
Tomorrow.
Please say it's today. Oh.
First thing.
I should probably let Ashaa-kai know what happened.
I'll let her know. You go take care of whatever you need to take care of. I'm gonna wrap up here and then we'll...
Oh, I've taken care of everything I needed to take care of.
Then we wait until tomorrow. If he figured it out... Damn it.
If it's okay... That conversation did leave some... anxiety in me. Would you...
Want me to tell him?
No. It's just embarrassing. I'm not particularly great at defending myself. Would you two mind if I stayed at your place for the night?
Yeah, that's all fine with me.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, sure. Nix will just have to cook for two, that's all.
Oh.
It's not like he'll enjoy it or
no.
anything.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. I can eat at Dex's.
Oh, no. If you don't eat his food, he'll literally cry.
But you don't eat his food all the time, don't you?
I eat his food literally anytime he'll put it in front of me.
Huh.
He would duct tape me to a chair if I ever tried to cook in his presence.
I wonder if... I don't know if I want to make Kalsheen a cook.
Everyone's a foodie except Ray.
Look, I got the southern part down. I got the good southern food part, and we're gonna do that.
Ray, the notorious food criminal.
Cal's whole thing is that, like, you put any plate in front of him, and he'll just be like, could you pass the pepper? And he just puts an obscene amount of pepper on it. I will warn you, I like my meals with a lot of spice.
I don't have a lot of it, but I can make dinner.
However spice you put on it, it's not going to be enough.
Then should I even bother?
Just when you prep the meal, just hand me the pepper. Do we have pepper? Is pepper a Star Wars thing?
Probably.
Is pepper a Star Wars?
It is now. No, it's called Piz.
Let me
Shut
let me
the
check the
fuck up.
Star Wars wiki. Let me check Wikipedia.
There is a Wikipedia for pajamas, for bones.
Bread, I think.
For
Bread.
bones?
Yes, bread.
Yeah, but imagine
Yeah.
that there's some things in the galaxy that have bones, yes.
It's better. It's because there is Legends pajamas and canon pajamas, which are different.
Wearing this entire fucking planet to the ground.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll go back to the apartment and I'll feed the two Force users.
Feed the spice hound and the food criminal.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you let Nix know? Do you let Ash know about what happened or what's gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll forward that information to her through comms.
So maybe you all can huddle together. It's your last night anyway.
Yeah.
We have a sleepover.
I'm all packed.
Yeah, more or less. Has like pretty much everything packed up. He's got his clone armor in his standard pack, and then like any of his kitchenware he's got in like a big duffel bag.
So I just thought everyone would like to know. There is an article in Wikipedia for Pepper.
Oh my god.
Good. Is it canon or Legends?
Both, I think.
Okay. There's Pepper in canon. We haven't broken canon. Pablo Hidalgo won't kill us with a lightsaber in the night.
Hooray.
Hype, additive,
Like I'm sure he
edible
wants to
by
do
humans.
today, Filoni. Oh, only humans? Sorry, Kalsheen.
Pepper was first established
You know-
to exist in the Star Wars universe by the Shadows of Empire sourcebook, a Star Wars Legends sourcebook released by the West End Games in 1996 for Star Wars the role-playing game. It was confirmed to exist in canon by the novel Heir to the Jedi, which was written by Kevin Harn, released in 2015.
Of course, it was Heir to the Jedi. That was not good. Well, I've heard it's not
Madeline
good. I haven't
breaks
read
into
that
my
one myself.
apartment and steals my pepper.
Anyway, let's continue. Sorry.
I'm gonna cry. I will literally cry. And I thought the Metal Gear egg was bad.
Oh, it's Star. This is what you strap in. This is Star Wars.
I don't know if I want to join this fandom anymore.
There's an appearances list. High Republic, Light of the Jedi, Queen Shadow.
Oh, it's true.
Star
Yes, because he
Wars
made his
Forces of
fun
Destiny,
stew.
Heir to the Jedi, Aftermath, Life Dead, Bloodline, Resistance Reborn. So those are all the mentioned uses of pepper in Star Wars. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Let's get on our
So
ship.
you all eat a heavily peppered dinner, go off to sleep, and the next morning is the time and the place.
I request my roll to finish Lemmy's hover.
Yes, do it.
Yes.
I almost forgot. Yeah.
Yes. Peppery boost.
Can I help?
Are you good with tech rolls? Technology?
Let me look. Hold on. Let me look at my tech. That's intelligence,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
That's a good old whopping 0.
Okay.
It's
I mean, I'm not
Well, not
the
bad.
type that's like you have to be proficient to help. You can help.
yay.
But She is fixing
That doesn't
Lemmy,
help.
and you said you didn't like him.
It didn't help.
Oh, okay, so tracks, flavor. That's what a narrative.
How does a box wiggle?
He's very talented
He won't
at
stay still.
He's very talented at many things. Don't try to hold him down. He squirms. 15.
What if I just do this?
No!
I just flip him on his
No!
back.
Don't
wheels
do to him!
I flip him back over.
The wheels are like just like spinning and making a little whining noise.
I hold Lemmy tight. I'm so sorry. I rolled a 15. I give him a kiss on the head.
Okay.
Did I finish it? Was that enough? Over 2 days' work?
A 15?
15.
15 over 2 days' work? Fine.
Yay.
We'll say that's enough.
Yay.
Yay!
Just barely. He may or may not elevate way too fast and come down much too slow, but it'll do for now.
Like a drone, like a remote drone.
How do you feel?
He does a donut.
Now remember what I said. It's privilege. Don't get yourself into trouble.
Goes back and forth.
It'll probably take some practice, but we should probably get some Jedi.
Congratulations, you can go up and down now.
And forward and backwards.
He can float. What a good boy.
You guys long rest.
Yay.
The next morning is the day. The day of the thing. The day of the escape.
Day of the thing. The thing of the day.
Well, you finally get off this planet.
Hooray.
But you all kind of pack up your things, and the door to Nyx and Raestra's apartment slides open, and you all step out, only to hear behind you, CT-3535. According to the Imperial records, was a defector.
Is it Juris?
You turn around and it is indeed Juris Lannis, with his hands behind his back, looking rather displeased. Perturbed, even, if you will.
Is there anybody with him? Is it just him?
He has his normal 4 stormtroopers,
Mm.
but Raestra and Cal. And Ash, even, a little bit. You kind of feel a shadow. As if, like, the visual representation of a shadow, always has connotations, but it's like as if a shadow was a feeling and kind of rested at the bottom of your chest. Stepping out from some shadows, you hear thunk, thunk, 2 heavy footsteps, and a large figure emerges into the light, scaly at the parts of the body that you can see, and clad in black.
Fuck.
Fuck. It's a Trandoshan, a lizard person.
Oh, God.
Her black armor shimmers, matte black. It's almost reflective, with a little symbol on each shoulder, and the helmet, honestly, looks rather stupid on this Trandoshan head. Because Trandoshan heads are very large. But it's kind of it's more like a hat, because it had to leave all this room for the long, elongated, like, basically alligator face, because that's how Trandoshans look. And everyone can see on its belt 2 circular weapons. And she says, "It's so nice to see you again, sister." And that's what we're in.
Star Wars First Resistance is a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast using the Star Wars 5e system, which can be accessed for free at sw5e.com. Our podcast features the player talent of BubblingBrooke as Ashaa-kai, Silver Keyblade as Calchin Phimiir, Ben Lepard as Nyx, HitenNoRuroni as Raestra Akkan, and this Justin as the Game Master. You can find links to our social medias in the description. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please, we would love it if you left a positive review, commented, and shared this with your friends. We can't thank you enough for listening to us goof around and tell stories, and we hope you'll join us on next episode. Until then, may the Force be with you.